Kaz, award-winning animator and director, as well as illustrator. This is a tutorial on how to make your own anime using free software and the use of AI. Now, I want to quickly explain that you must watch this whole video. Do not skip any part of this video because everything I say is absolutely essential to knowing how to make your own anime. The name of my anime that I'm using as an example is called Fire Sword Dancer, and it's just about a young lady who's part of a clan who has the ability to turn swords into fire swords, and she will fight numerous enemies. I'm going to use Microsoft Paint and AI website called Runway to make this anime. It's really essential you don't skip any part of this video. Like I said, this is a basic tutorial, and don't worry if you can't draw. My next tutorial in part 2 will literally go through how to draw anime using just shapes in Microsoft Paint or Photoshop. But for now, we're using Microsoft Paint. So we're going to start by using Microsoft Paint, and then we're going to enter that image once we finish it into Runway. So as you can see, I'm starting with the line tool. Now, I'm keeping things quite simple. The application I'm using is Microsoft Paint. It's quite an old version, mainly because I wanted it to be as accessible as possible. Many people can't afford Adobe Photoshop, so I thought showing people they can use it in a simple software like Microsoft Paint is the best way to demonstrate that anyone is capable of doing this anime. And like I said before, you will not need to be able to draw. In my next tutorial, I will show you how to make anime characters just using the shape tools. But as you can see, for now, I'm using the black tool, the black line tool, the black simple line tool, and I'm just overgoing with red lines to simplify the sketch, to make nice, crispy, clear lines ready for the image to be colored in. Now, as I begin to explain in my tutorials, I like symmetry. And it's really easy to actually create images by using and illustrating only half of the image and then copying it and flipping it to make the other half. So you're making half the work. But obviously, this only works for images that are symmetrical by nature. So angles where, for instance, the character is facing the camera directly, or the design of the character is symmetrical by nature. And as you can see, I'm using 3 to 4 shades of color to block out the hair. I haven't thought about the name. I'm just thinking about a very simple storyline about a young girl, blonde girl, who wears green armor and is practicing fire sword dancing. Now, I haven't decided yet as to whether this is going to be a short film or a long film, but you are going to watch me make this film every step of the way. I will try my best to document as much as possible without overloading you with information. So I thought starting with Microsoft Paint is the easiest way to illustrate how simple these things are. So as you can see, the image still has pixels. You don't have to worry too much about this nowadays because Runway AI smoothens out the image and expands the image in such a way whereby you don't have to worry about small pixels or lower resolution like you used to. I am a traditional animator, so as you can see, I block out the colors traditionally, I line it out traditionally, but like I said before, I will show in the next tutorial if you can't draw. The background I make is from Stable Diffusion. As you can see, the image I've inserted is from a website called desgo.com. You can make any image and any background image, and I will make a separate tutorial on how to make backgrounds. This is the final image that I've drawn in Paint, and I've just stuck it onto a background where she's running in a field. Now we're going to insert this image into Runway. This website right now is called Runway AI. I've inserted the image. You will need to make an account and buy some credits, or you can use the free version. And I've inserted the image into Runway, and I'm now generating a series of videos with prompts. As you can see, if we rewind, the prompt I used was "girl is running." And as you can see, Runway has titled this folder "Sword Wielding Runner." So Runway is going to make me a series of basic renders and videos of the image I made in Paint of her running with the swords, hopefully sword dancing. I'm going to attach the videos that Runway generated onto the end of this video so you can see the samples. In the next tutorial, I will also show you how I'm going to build the storyboard with the videos that Runway creates. And I'm also going to show you how to storyboard and how to draw more simply, as well as action scenes and sword fighting scenes. So these are the renders Runway managed to generate. Quite clean, Some small errors, but nothing to worry about, but pretty much exactly what I was looking for. As you can see, very professional renders, very traditional looking anime style, 2D baseline, and has very got smooth frame rate. Runway's captured the hair perfectly and has captured the run perfectly, as well as expanding the background. So now we have our first samples of our character at the start of the movie, which will be her sword dancing in a field, practicing her techniques. So this is a basic render of how I do. Now,